Hey, I'm Tom.
And I'm Tanner.
Welcome to episode 63 of Bird Squawk. Well, we're a day away.
That's
the sound.
We're getting close.
That's
we're
the
getting
sound
close.
we're gonna
Tomorrow, people. Tomorrow. And of course, it's gonna get intense. It's getting tense. All the reports are coming out now, who they like, people that we haven't talked about before. Strap in, people. Strap in. We got a lot to go through. Rumors.
These first 12 picks are going to be like the last lap at the Talladega Speedway, I think. It's going to be insane. There are going to be moves being made, deals being made, picks being swapped. It's crazy.
If we stay at 12 right away, right off the bat. Rumors have they've been taking calls to move up, maybe. I think they really are dead set on getting ahead of the Cowboys if possible, which I think we all agree with that.
And where are they at, 10?
Yes.
They're at 10.
And to get right into it, if the Eagles are dead set, Patrick Surtain is their guy, they 100% need to move up. Because to me, if he's there at 10, the Cowboys are taking him, and that's done deal. But there's a couple rumors. First rumor is if they move up, they're going for cornerback. All right, Patrick Surtain. We've both been leaning that way recently.
Well, I did kind of hear something today that some guy came out, and I'm not sure who it was, but he said, look, they didn't really address corner in the free agency.
No.
They didn't do anything. So that's where they could be leaning.
They could be leaning Patrick Surtain, and if they really want him, they have to move up.
But I'm torn now because, there are reports out also that, between him and J.C. Horn.
Yes, this Horn.
Man, this Horn is a player too.
He's growing on me that I'm not going to be disappointed if they end up with him either. I'm good with corner. I have turned the page to, I'm thinking I low-key want corner more.
I feel like I'd want Surtain more because he came out of Nick Saban's, organization there, Alabama, and Nick Saban is a defensive-minded coach. I mean, that's where he made his, hay early in his career on the defensive side. So, he's going to bring all the right stuff. It's just a matter of if he's got some swag.
Exactly. We've already talked about the pairing of him and Slay would be great for this defense. Also, yes, J.C. Horn's been getting a lot of names that the Eagles like him too. Also, another rumor says if they move up, it's either for Kyle Pitts, who we won't be upset about that either, or a quarterback. Do not get that in my head. Do not. That's not what I needed to see 2 days before the draft, that they're still toying around with that.
One thing I said, and I'm going to say it again, is Thursday night, wherever we end up, I just want it to be somebody I know.
Yes.
Don't reach. Don't go reaching at 12. If you stay at 12, don't go for a reach. Don't go for a project. We've got, 11 picks?
Yeah, they have a lot to work with. And like I said, they have a lot to work with if they want to move up. It's truly, the closer we get to it, the more I am dead set that they're not staying at 12. I would be surprised tomorrow if they do stay at 12.
I just don't know where they end up, though. I mean, 8's probably the only place that there's
unless they really are, unless Pitts is their guy and they really want to get up there to the Falcons pick, but I don't think they're that far in on that.
I mean, Ertz is going somewhere.
Yes,
I don't know what we're getting for him. I mean, there's rumors that Brooks is on the table.
It's the same thing with Dillard last year, how he was on the table and they never happened. I'm 100% sure that Ertz is going to be gone. My guess would be he's going to be about a second or third day guy. Like, they're just going to throw him in with something to move up a little bit, but nothing huge.
I've heard another report that they're pretty happy with Mailata, so they're only looking at maybe picking up a guard for the line.
Speaking of that,
they don't need a tackle.
Yes, but they still, the Slater guy from Northwestern, they kind of were linked to him too. He might be there at 12. He is an offensive lineman. He's a good guy. He's behind that Oregon guy who's very highly touted as well. So obviously the big man, the offensive line isn't exciting, isn't sexy, but
No.
in the coming years, the Eagles are going to have to use first-round picks on O-line. I just don't think this is the year for that.
I mean, it's O-line, it's cornerback,
Yeah.
it's edge rusher.
No, don't speak
it's
that.
quarterback.
Don't speak.
That's how you build your team.
Don't
That's what
speak
I'm just trying to say.
Yeah, but don't speak
you
edge
know?
rusher because now this Payne
Kinda
guy.
segued
Yeah,
into
this
that
guy
point.
from Michigan.
Quiddy Payne.
The Eagles like him. He's the next Brandon Graham. No.
Don't bring the pain.
Yeah, you remember the last
I got
time?
enough pain.
Remember? Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of pain tomorrow. The last time that happened, the Derek Barnett experiment. Oh, Reggie, he beat all these records at Reggie White at Tennessee. He's going to be good. You don't need to link people.
Yeah.
Oh, BG went to Michigan, so this
Josh
guy's...
Sweat.
It's all right. We'll give that.
All right, but I'm
But
just
I know,
saying,
yeah.
I like I said, I want somebody from a big name school, and I want somebody I know. You know.
Yes, when they name someone, and I do still believe. Oh, I didn't mention this. They also very recently really linked to Waddle. A lot of people think if they go wide receiver, it's gonna be Waddle. They have a lot more. This Devontae Smith, even though I've said it a couple times, the size thing doesn't bother me, but it's the classic. This is exactly what's happened. This is always what happens in the NFL. They talk about his size, and then he's probably going to be a monster. And to go back and be like, oh, size.
I mean, he's Stephon Diggs. And, I mean, that was another big thing I heard about Surtain today. Another plus is who's he been going up against in practice every day? Devontae Smith, Waddle, Meacham.
Yeah, Menchie. Yeah, they got good guys down there.
He's going up against all those guys at practice every day.
I know. The closer we get, I know a lot of people have been wide receiver. I am shifting to I think my one at the moment is Patrick Surtain, then Jalen Waddle, then Devontae Smith. I think that's my top three right now in that order.
I mean, at 12, I feel like we can get Surtain if we stay there. I think we got to move up to get him.
Yes, because the Cowboys are going to take him.
But at that first pick, I would love to take him.
Yes.
And then maybe we get that other wide receiver out of LSU. I don't even know his name.
I'm not 100% sure either, but I know who you're talking about.
We can get him in the next round or the next pick.
Yeah, they have I don't know exactly, but I'm pretty sure they have an early second round pick. There's going to be possibilities to not steal people, but they have stuff to work with. And that's why I think they have stuff to work with to maybe move up.
I feel like we need a slot presence. You know what I mean? We got the small receiver last year. Let's go get a bigger receiver. You know, that somebody that can man up and play.
Yes, because Rager is down bad right now. He is really, on social media, struggling. But, yeah, he's definitely more, I know he's not really a slot guy, but I think he could excel more at slot. There's options, and it's just, are they going to go the right options that I think everyone's been talking about recently? We can only hope they do.
And it's finally here.
Yes, it's tomorrow.
And it's like, I'm on pins and needles just because these guys have so wet the bed with these draft picks the past few years. It's like, I don't have high expectations.
No, I'm
I go into this every year with high expectations because I think I don't even know what I'm doing, and that's an obvious pick, and they go the other way.
Exactly. I really hope that this year they can just, like we said, they don't need to outsmart anybody. Just take who's there, take who you think, whoever Saucy Sirianni likes who fits into his scheme, who he likes. If he balls and Nick agrees with that, then take him. And
it's about where we're at now. I feel it's about adding playmakers to this team.
Yes, it's not building. It's
not projects.
We're getting keystone players for the next time we're making a run right now.
It's not projects. It's guys you are going to hit on.
Yes.
You know, and that's what we need. That's the mentality we got to go into this draft with. I mean, at the end of this draft on Sunday night, we need to be seeing grades of A and B.
Just a hint into that as well. Also at 12, possibly Micah Parsons from Penn State. We'll move on quickly because he is a linebacker and they're not going to do that.
Yeah, they never have really put value at linebacker. They just haven't. Even you go back as far as Andy Reid. never been a lot of value on linebacker.
Just threw it in there. I moved quickly because I knew, we both know that we've said this 1,000 times. They don't care about linebacker and they'll ignore it till the end. But
Nervous.
I am not ready.
So nervous about this whole night, how it will unfold.
I'm not ready to get hurt again because I'm 100. Well, I am ready to get hurt again because I am preparing.
Expect to be hurt, and then everything else will be a plus.
This thing starts at 8. We're gonna be sitting there for like an hour and a half. 9:30, 9:45 is gonna roll around, and here we go.
Well, I think the first 5, 6
Yeah, it's
picks
very.
are going to be pretty much.
Yes.
Of course, they're going to take all of the time
Yes.
that they get.
Yes.
But those picks are going to fly by.
Yes.
And then we're going to get to like 6, 7, 8.
Well, where we could maybe.
People are going to start fielding calls.
Yep.
Because they'll see who's already off the board and kind of gauge what they can get. And that's where we might have a possibility of moving.
Well,
up.
yeah, speaking of that, we said Carolina is the key contributor right now of a possible move. Apparently, they were in talks with the Patriots earlier. There's going to be competition. There's going to be other teams that maybe want to go after Justin Fields. He's probably going to be up there. It's a classic quarterback that a lot of people like. He's going to fall a little bit, and a team that needs a quarterback might jump in on that.
Yeah, I mean, the 49ers are being very coy.
Yes, what are they doing?
Coy with what
they're taking a
doing.
quarterback, but who?
You know, I honestly feel like Jimmy G's days are numbered.
Yes,
I wouldn't doubt if there's some kind of deal already in the back room for him up in New England.
Maybe. I mean, maybe they do swap him, and that takes them out of the Panthers spot. But
they're really coy as far as Trey Lance,
and
Mac Jones, or Fields.
But I heard that they got it down to 2 now, but obviously reports. But
yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
When they play the music and they say that the Eagles are on the clock, it's going to be tense.
Yeah, for sure. So, guys, tomorrow's it. And with that being said, I think Friday we're going to give you a little reaction of what's going on. I think we're going to get back to you on Friday about how we feel. I think we'll all know how we feel after the one day, but see right off the bat, because we've been covering this for what feels like forever, and we're finally here at the draft, and here we go.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it's here.
It's very exciting. It is a very exciting day, even though it's all up in the air what happens. It is always very exciting to sit down for the draft. New players, new excitement. Try to get ready for next season as we gear up here.
Yep.
As always, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at birds_squawk. We'll be back on Friday. Thank you guys always for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Go Birds.